Tuesdays. Today it's Susanna and Des.
Hello,
Yay!
welcome. Let's see who we've got in the chat already. Darrell, Sebastian, Treyway, Joe, Shea, Joseph, Ryan. Lots of questions from
A
Shea,
lot of comments
Ryan.
already.
T-Mobile saw some early birds. Hype for this
Awesome.
unboxing. They want to know if we're getting dual
Dual
language.
unboxing.
Oh my
I
gosh.
mean,
I don't know.
we could, but
I don't know about that. Was crazy last time. Should
I don't
we
have Jessica today to
oh, that's
help.
true. So who's gonna yeah, I
Mhm.
can't possibly read the questions in Spanish and pull it off. Okay, lots of questions. I saw some people were quoting some specs and you were actually incorrect. Let's see. Do you want to do specs first? Or you want to do unboxing first? Should we do specs? We have
I
it. You
think we
can
should,
see it
yeah,
right
we should do
here.
specs. A lot of people are curious.
Yes. Okay. Specs. So let's talk about the Pixel 4a 5G, and then let's talk, if we can, about the specs of what we know about a Pixel 5. So it's already been confirmed. T-Mobile's not carrying Pixel 5. It is certified for use on our network. So if you get a Pixel 5, you can bring it to T-Mobile. You'll be great. Testing and validation, all that good stuff's working. We're just not selling it, and maybe you'll come to your own conclusion as to why once we get done with this unboxing. So 4a 5G. Let's start with screen, right? What do you think,
Yes.
Susanna? Screen?
The
So
4A 5G.
uh-huh.
Yeah, 6.2-inch screen. So it's a little bit bigger than the 5. The 5 has a 6-inch screen. And
Yep.
honestly, I also noticed it's a little bit wider than
Yep.
the other Pixels that we've had in the past.
Sure. I've got a couple phones we can do a comparison on too. So that screen is also on the 4a 5G. It's a 60 hertz refresh rate, a very normal refresh rate. And then on the 5, it's a 90 hertz, so a little bit faster. And I see Desert Locust asking, what are you daily driving? Look, it's a Pixel 4a 5G right there. And I'm going to use this for the next week, 10 days, get through couple more weeks of it, and answer all your questions on Twitter, of course, and anything else you want to know. So screen, bigger
So many
on
questions
the
already.
4a 5G. What about processor, Susanna?
The processor. So I don't have a cheat sheet. Both the Pixel 5 and the Pixel 4a 5G have a 765G processor.
Yep, absolutely. And battery. You got your battery?
Yes. So the battery on the Pixel 4a 5G is a 3,800 milliamp hour battery versus the 5, which will get a 4,000 milliamp hour. So not so much of a difference there.
Yeah, pretty much the same. I think,
Yeah.
and I actually wrote down my differences right here. So real quick, the 5 has 8 gigs of RAM. The 4a 5G has 6 gigs of RAM, and the one we're going to unbox, and of course the one we're selling. The 5 has IP68 dust and water resistant certification. The 4a 5G does not have a certification. It's dust and water resistant, but nothing special, probably a little splash here and there. Wireless charging on the 5, no wireless charging on the 4a 5G. We talked about screen size, we talked about refresh rate, and then the 5 is an aluminum, is recycled aluminum chassis with a little cutout on the back with composite spot for the wireless charging pad on the back.
And then, real quick, Des, Ben asked, what about the RAM on the 5G versus the 4A? They have the exact same RAM, which is 6 gigabytes.
No. The 5 has 8. The 5 does have 8.
No. The 5G, 4A 5G versus the 4A.
Yes, both 6, right? Yeah, both 6. I'm not super familiar with the 4A. It was the same speaker. So good question. That's an interesting thing. On the 5, there is like an under screen speaker for the headset speaker. And on the Pixel, we can probably, let me see if we can zoom in really close. You can't see it. So it has a standard speed. I should take myself out. Now I saw a speed test, and everybby always asks, Des, do a speed test. I've learned over the years, you guys don't really care about speed tests, because here at my house, I've got decent speeds, and everybody's like, but what about at my house? So maybe what we'll do is maybe maybe even next week. We'll have to see if we can pull this off. We'll run around to a few places in Seattle, and I'll do a couple of live speed tests. There you go. That would be
the cameras. What about the cameras, Des?
Well, they have exactly the same camera, and I'm just going to say it right now. I can see this guy over here. He's like getting ready. I can see him focusing and doing his thing.
Yeah.
Ultra wide angle finally comes to Pixel. We were joking about this earlier today. I was like, it's a little bit like The Rock in his old wrestling moves. Finally, The Rock has come back to Cleveland. It's like, finally, ultra wide has come to the Pixel. You've moved off of telephoto. It would be great if they would have included all three. But both on the 4A 5G and on the 5, they both have an ultra wide and the standard. It's the same sensor that's been used for a couple of Pixels now. Still, I think, best in class camera. Some of the changes they've made, and I'll show you on my device, have come to the video capture, which is much, much better. And yes, ultra wide. I love the ultra wide.
I love ultra wide. One of my favorites.
Yes.
And then what about headphone jack?
Well, of course, on the 4A 5G, I should just move demo cam out of the way. Can we see it? Can we see it? There you go. Yes. It can't focus. There, we got to pull for focus. You can see it. There's the cameras on the back.
Nice.
I feel like I've just done the unboxing in reverse. I pulled out a different.
I know.
And then now we're going to actually pull this one out of the box. So that was totally like a peek ahead. Should we just jump in?
Right to the point.
Let's get there. Okay, so we're going to make the Pixel demo cam.
Awesome.
Now this one has not been unboxed at all. So we'll start here on the side. A little security.
Ooh, brand new.
Brand spanking new. I wanted it to be real unboxing, like that I couldn't get my fingers into the stickers. And then here we go. Ready?
And do you happen to know what colors we're going to carry, Des?
Black, black, and black.
Only black.
I think we're going to carry black, just black. It even is called just black.
Yeah.
I can show you guys. Nope. Can never focus that tight on it. Just black.
It's too close. Oh, yeah, just black. We saw it.
Did you see it? Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to show all of the other stuff.
No, sorry, Joseph. No white.
In the box. So there it is. There's the back. Super G right there on the back. Fingerprint sensor right there on the back. In the days of wearing masks, everybody wear a mask to be safe.
I like the fingerprint sensor.
Fingerprint sensor is a beautiful thing, right?
Yeah.
Here are your cameras, your LED flash, your 3.5.
And we're getting a lot of questions, Des. Will there be a giveaway?
Will there be a giveaway? I don't know. This is we're still early. We still haven't announced pricing and availability yet. So you guys should, if you did your super sleuthing homework, you could probably tell about how far away we actually are from launching this product. Maybe not. I don't know. You'll have to wait and see. You know, we don't always do giveaways. Sometimes we just surprise and delight people. So there it is, Pixel 4A 5G.
It looks nice. Like it has a nice, really soft matte finish.
It is. It's very nice. Sorry, I'm doing 10 things at once here. I was going to try to give you, what would be a good comparison phone, do we think?
Let's see what the people say.
Huh? What's that?
Let's see what the people say, what they want to compare it to.
Oh, here, I got a wing right here. This thing's a monster.
Oh, yeah. That's an awesome phone.
The wing's about the size of a Note 20 Ultra. It's kind of that size. It's a little thicker, but you get the idea of the length. There you go.
Yeah.
I should have grabbed my iPhone, but it's nowhere to be found right now.
Oh, do you have an S20 FE? People are asking to compare it to that one.
Oh yeah, I've got fan edition here. Let me grab one. I'm gonna go off camera, go dig in here for a minute. So there's a OnePlus 8.
Ooh,
right
so
there.
pretty.
Oh,
actually, somebody just asked for a OnePlus.
Well, there's that one. Got that one for you. And then, I'm using the one as a demo cam, so.
People said an AT, but the AT is just about the same size as the OnePlus 8.
It is actually about the same size. Here, I've got the AT right here. So I'm actually using my fan edition as the demo cam. So.
Oh, awesome.
I can't do that one, but here's an 8T real quick. Let me grab that out of the box. And you guys can kind of see what they all look like. Now, this is actually interesting. So there's an 8T compared to Pixel. The Pixel is a little bit smaller, thinner. The Pixel is actually very thin. I'm going to pull this monster out of there. There we go. That gives you some idea right there. But it would be great if I would have grabbed an iPhone. Shame on me for not remembering that.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's a good place to start, though. Those are kind of those are two of your competitors. Now, the 8T Plus 5G is really more of a Pixel 5 competitor in that, the specs are a little closer. Wireless charging on the Pixel, not on the 8T cameras. Pricing is actually, from what I understand, similar. The 8T Plus 5G is $749. Does that sound right to you? Off the top of your head?
That sounds about right. Yes.
Yeah, and the 5 has been quoted at $699, I think. So there you go. That gives you a good idea. Slightly
and then
green.
people are asking, is the Pixel a bit wider than the devices?
There they are.
About the same.
I'd say about the same. It's actually quite thin. That's the one thing I really noticed about Pixel is it's super, super thin. I don't know if that's even going to come through for you guys there. How's that look?
Yes.
Yeah, I should have used the taller tripod. Let's go ahead and finish the unboxing, and then we'll come back to that. You guys know that thing hilarious? I pulled one of these off earlier. I thought this was going to make the best sound ever. We'll be super quiet for just a second. I think these are actually very quiet. Nothing.
There's no sound.
Nothing. I was like,
no.
This is gonna sound great. And no, it was super quiet. So, okay, there's the Pixel. We'll put him right there off to the side. Let's finish off the box.
Yeah, let's see what's in the box. Hey, do we have a charging block in the box?
What's that?
Do we have a charging block in the box?
I bet we do. So, what's the most important thing? T-Mobile SIM card.
Yes, make sure you guys activate your new SIM cards. That's very important right now.
Yeah, you don't have to run out and upgrade to a new SIM card. You just need to make sure to use the newest SIM card that's available in the box whenever you get a new phone. There's the SIM tool, quick start guide documentation, charging block, the adapter for bringing data over from an old device, and your USB-C to USB-C charging cable. And that's a quick charge charger. I'm about 995% sure. But there you go. Whole thing in the box. And yeah, pretty exciting. So I think the reason why I wanted to do Pixel today, I'm going to bring this back to like normal for all three of us and put that guy there and answer questions. See, Pixel brings the charger. They're trash talking to Apple. It could go either way, right? You could be coming off an Android phone for a Pixel that might be a micro USB charger, right? I mean, you could. Yeah. You really theoretically could, especially at the price point, right? At what we're thinking could be in the $500 to $600 range. We'll just say that. It could, in fact, be that you're upgrading to this as your next kind of high-end or mid-tier device, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. So I see people resolution. So it is a 1080p screen. And that's true for movies, games, all that good stuff, YouTube videos, things like that. Deals.
Does it have external storage?
Pardon?
Does it have external storage?
So does it have a micro SD card slot? No.
Yes.
No, it does not. It has 128 gigs of memory, 765 processor, the best of Google built in. And I think that's kind of where I was just going is, I think with Pixels, and I think for our recorded unboxing, we're filming very soon. You guys can imagine that we're going to talk more about experience than specs. We'll cover specs. We've done a little bit today, and that's kind of what we wanted to show you. But I think the important thing is experience. Pixels are helpful. They have assistant built into kind of everything, and it's ridiculous. Yes. So, Susanna, you've been playing with it a little bit. I know you're a fairly new user to the 4A 5G, but you were so orange.
That was my favorite color.
And we did a great unboxing there.
Yes.
So I see how much better is the camera than the iPhone 8 Plus. I think it's different. I think
Very different.
Pixel 4, you had a standard and a telephoto lens. And this is where you're going to see really, really cool improvements with the ultra wide angle lens.
And then Clementine's mom is asking about night photography.
Yes,
which
we
it
will
does
post
have.
those. Did I post? I can't remember if I tweeted out the palm tree Orion astrophotography. If I didn't, I will. I'll tweet it. I'll tweet it out in just a couple minutes.
Yeah, but go ahead and check.
Yeah, I will. I'll make sure to do that. People are talking about Char OTG store OTG. Let's see. Oh, wait, things are good. It's going fast today. There's lots of questions.
We have a lot of questions today.
Augusto wants to know, Susanna, what is your favorite feature?
My favorite feature is that Google Assistant for sure. I have so many Google Home Minis in my house. I have everything synced, and this just makes everything super easy. And I like that you can literally get, my favorite thing to ask it is like, good morning, because it tells me all about my day. It even gives me the news, which I don't really keep up with the news on my own, but Google definitely keeps me updated.
Here, I'm going to do, one thing I want to show is a couple of the new features in camera. So that's not a bad shot of the camera UI. So of course, before you had a double tap, let's see if it still works. See, double tap's gone. So on Pixel 4, you had a double tap that took you from the 1X to the 2X telephoto. Now you're just going by tapping. More familiar UI for lots of folks. And then ultra wide, there it is. I love it.
So nice.
Okay. It's a 6, right?
Yes.
Switching to video, this is where things get really interesting. See that little hand up there? Can you guys all see that?
I see it.
So that is the new video stabilization.
Ooh.
As you can see, standards just on, right? For light movement, locked. Now I think it's going to give me a little demo. Oh, you know what it is? I got to do this guy. Now look at this.
Oh, that's pretty neat. So that is pretty cool.
It gives you a little show. Oh, I love it there. That's working great. That looks great. Okay. So there's your standard. Let me lean over.
People love your red Kia in the back.
Thanks a lot. Little red Kia. Parked out front my kid's car.
Does it support wireless charging? Not the Pixel 4a 5G.
Now I'm going to active stabilization. You can see with and without. I should lean it up. Everybody's like, that's looking pretty bouncy. And then
do you know the highest frames per second that this phone has?
It will do on video. It will do 4K 60. Let's go back. Dun, 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 dun. So we're going to just show all the goodies here. Come on. There we go. Oh, I'm doing my swipe instead of my tap. There you go. So resolution 4K. And is that coming in nice and clear?
You can see it. Great. Yeah. Awesome.
4K 60, 4K 30, flash on, flash off. And then, your location, your Google Lens, your social share. So you can see Instagram messages and Twitter. I'll show you what that looks like in just a second. Frequent faces, framing hints. This is actually really cool. And add grid because I like grid on mine. Camera photo resolution. You can see, you can break down your resolution a little bit if you want to save on storage. So let's take a look. Let's do a camera shot. You can see this.
Awesome.
Take a photo. This is social share right here. And there you go.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So it's basically a one tap to share.
Yeah, it's so easy.
Portrait. It might, let me see. Whoops, sorry. Oh, look at.
Oh.
What is that?
You're a little sus.
That's so good. Okay, portrait mode. I don't know if it's going to do it for us, but here. Oh, there it did it. So can you guys see the little moon? Here, I'm going to move the demo cam in. Sorry, this is the worst.
You can definitely see it.
Little moon right there. So night sight with portrait mode is auto magic, right? So it knew that it was dark, or in this case, the camera is basically face down on the desk. And it was saying, oh, you want to do a portrait mode? Let me turn on night sight for you. And then night sight, there's your night sight. And of course, Now the trick for this one is if we were looking up at the stars, it would actually, this would change to a little sparkly star thing.
Astro.
Yeah, and it would say astrophotography on. And I'll share, I'll tweet out that photo in a little bit, but some very cool things. And then you talked about this earlier. So if you tap the screen, you actually get the sliders for changing.
Yes, I do like that feature.
And of course you can lock it.
You can lock it, yeah.
Auto focus, auto exposure, lock, right? And you go back to camera, etc., things like that, and everything goes back to normal. And there you go. Welcome to your new picture. I pinned this one up and migrated to it today. This is the other cool thing. These suggested apps, you probably haven't seen that yet. So
no, actually, I haven't. But real quick, Ronald, it's a 6.2-inch screen.
6.2-inch screen. There you go.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Very good. Cool.
Awesome. Everybody thinks you're the imposter, Des.
I was yesterday. So there you go. So that's just kind of a over the surface of the Pixel 4a 5G. Little unboxing, little feature preview for you. We have a very cool unboxing coming shortly. And then you'll get to hear about pricing and availability and all that kind of fun stuff. Anything else, Susanna?
I mean, that's a pretty good preview for what's to come.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited to see to have everybody see our video.
Someone wants to know if it's running Android 11 out of the box. Yes, running Android 11 out of the box. What else? Can't wait for unboxing. How big is the battery? Show the smart home shortcuts. I think that's what I just did show.
3,800 milliamp hour battery.
Yeah, on this one?
Yes.
Sounds right. Yeah, right?
Yes. Yes.
I'm just looking at my notes to see if there's anything else we need to cover. We covered cameras, 12.2 megapixel, 8 megapixel front facing. I don't know if we showed that. The 765G processor, 6 gigs of RAM, and of course on the 5 it's 8. 3,800 milliamp hour battery, USB-C charging.
Yep.
Headphone jack. Gosh.
No water resistance.
No water resistance.
Oh, sorry.
I won't unbox this one in a swimming pool then. Can Google Assistant's name be changed? You can change your name and how it talks to you. And you can talk about how it addresses you. Like mine was saying it was Day. And then for DES, like Les Miserables, it's Day Smith.
That's funny.
We got that fixed right away.
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty good stuff. And let's see. Same camera as Pixel 5. Yes, Juan Carlos. Same camera. Ooh, there's a Spanish question right there. Came and went.
They're asking, Jose, sorry, you're gonna have to go to your T-Mobile store or call our team of experts to find out more. Unfortunately, we can't see your account here.
Yep, we don't have access to that kind of stuff, but thank you for the question. And Susanna, thank you for translating and getting to the person who can help him. I did see Battery Last How Long by Jacqueline. There's like a max battery saving thing that's awesome. And I think it says it'll last like up to 48 hours on regular use. We'll have to let you know after we use this thing for a few days. It'll be cool. Is
more
there
to come
in 5G speed? Pixel 5, it's just tested for use on our network. I haven't certified it myself. I haven't tested it. I can't tell you how fast it is. Megahertz screen, 60 on the refresh rate for the Pixel 4a 5G. When's LJ Wing coming to T-Mobile? Stay tuned.
Yeah, you guys are getting ahead.
I know. Cool.
Awesome.
I think we've covered it all, and we've been here for a long time. Thanks you guys so much for watching. If you're watching the replay,
thank you
so much. Awesome. Cool. All right. See you guys later. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Be sure to like and subscribe.